A shed update, and if you're following the adventures of the fans in the attic of the Ark, which I got number 3 there, I've basically been buying one a week, and I'll put another one over there, and that'll give me 4, because when you stand just right, you know, you get in a nice nice little breeze with the fan on. Now you can't really be up here when it's you know, 200 degrees, but anyway, it does help, and that's the way we roll around here. But first we got to talk about Tamiya. And this has been out about a couple of weeks, and if you probably seen it on social media, but Tamiya is going the route of Lego, and basically all said and purposes, you're basically paying for the name, and that means say they got a, let's just say that's a $20 kit, you know, say they have a sale for 15. Companies can't do that. They have to sell it for 20. It's basically what Lego does if you ever deal with them. But anyway, that was a very piece of information reading about the their little MAP pricing program. But anyway, MAP means minimum advertised price program, if you want to know about that. But anyway, Tamiya kits, you know, they're going to be high dollar. They are high dollar, and they will continue to be high dollar. So, and I assume, even if you go to shows and see old 70s kits, I assume the prices of them will probably be up a little bit too, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, that's just speculation on my part. But anyway, Tamiya is going the route of Lego, which I've said 3 or 4 times. But anyway, you know, we do like Tamiya. They've been around a long time, and we like to continue to buy some of their stuff as well. But anyway, on to the shed update. And it's not a whole lot. I actually went through my little garage sale pile over there, which I got stuff sold to people. I got their stuff out, and some of this I'm going to take to a show in a couple of weeks, and I'll peddle some that way as well. But anyway, a quick shed update. The caribou, I actually have a fellow modeler gave this to me. I don't know why he didn't want it, but we'll just go back up here. Oh, right there. He gave me a 1/144 scale Oz model. Well, number one, I don't have an Oz mods, and I didn't have a caribou as well. So I got 2 scales now, 1/144th and 1/72nd. So I will keep that. I actually had 2 of these. One was open, one sealed. I thought, well, I'll just keep sealed one. But anyway, not too shabby. So anyway, we'll be adding that to the art. Up next, Heller's Lockheed. Now, I'm a big fan of, I like odd planes, and this is number 1. It's a airliner at that, and it's TWA, you know, it's just one of those. Pretty decent. The box is a little worn, but you know, it's not too bad. I know people tape it, you know, but anyway, hey, it hasn't been started, and it's one of those. It's an odd plane, and I like obscure models. I just think that looks pretty darn slick. And I don't have a whole lot of airliners, which I think airliners should be pretty good size kits. They're usually pretty small, you know. But anyway, we're adding the Super G to the art. Now everyone's seeing me building the Tiger Priest that's on the workbench. So, you know, Edward, oh, come on. Edward's photo etch, which I only use the baskets, and it's still got the photo etch for the later model M7B2. So anyway, I'm going to go throw that up there and do the armor section, and I actually have the Italia kit, which I should have built the first time, but we live and learn. We live and learn. We like to make things hard around here. But anyway, we're adding Edward mesh to the art. I picked up this little gem. Really didn't know what I was buying. It said, "You want Wolf Girl?" I was like, "Sure, I'll take Wolf Girl." This is Wolf Girl, made by Soldat, and it's 170 millimeter, which is ballpark, I want to say 1/9, 1/8, somewhere around there. I mean, it ain't really 1/8, but yeah, it's close enough. We'll just call it that. But anyway, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous resin kit. I mean, almost flawless casting. I don't know, I've never seen it before, and I was like, it's kind of unique to have. So anyway, Mike Cusinelli is a sculptor. So we will have to go scope out and see what he sculpted some more. Maybe he's got some other female figure kits. But anyway, Wolf Girl, I thought that was a unique kit to add to the art. Next up, adding Elfin. This is a, well, I'll just come out and say it. This is a recast kit, and I want to show you all why. I don't know who made the original one. I don't know right off the top of my head. But these are based off Boris Vallejo's drawings. But anyway, Elfin, and this is the part I don't understand. Well, just right here. This is a recast kit, and this came out of Soul. This is Soul models. This is Elfin models, and I don't know which one came first, Soul or Elfin. And Soul, I guess, basically recast kits, and then Elfin took over the recast kits of Soul from the originals. But anyway, I don't know which one came first. I never really paid attention. And one thing about recast kits, and I'll say this, it took me a long time to figure out how come this is a recast kit, because it's in a fancy box. You know, it just absolutely blew my mind that it'd be a recast kit in a nice box, because most things are a bag kit, and I'll even show that. That one's a recast kit. You can tell by the little seller right there, but it usually comes bagged with a just a picture of the you know, kit, of how to, you know, either instructions or just a picture of the kit. But anyway, I wanted it because it reminds me of Red Sonja, and I'd like to have a Red Sonja kit, but I don't have one, and that's pretty much close enough, you know. And I do like my women kits, so we're adding Veronica to the art. And this was just cheap, and I didn't have a paddle labor at all. Again, it's an Elfin kit. It's a recast of the Japanese one, which I'd like to have. I didn't even know that even existed. I thought at first, you know, for the longest time these came out, I thought that was it. But anyway, it's a paddle labor. I really wanted it. Wish you could get some of the other females in the kits here. But anyway, we'll try to find him later on. Paddle labor is supposed to be 1/35 scale, which hopefully pretty good size. I'd say, you know, yay tall. But anyway, I like odd robots. I do like Gundams, but I'm very picky on the Gundams. It's basically if females pilot the Gundam, that's usually the ones I get. If I do buy a Gundam, you know, it's gonna be like teddy bears or something. But anyway, paddle labor, I thought that was a unique kit, and it was pretty cheap, so that's one reason why I got it. But anyway, that's what I have got going on today. We're adding some vinyl kits, because we're kind of getting on a vinyl kit kick here, because there just really ain't nothing new coming out that's just exciting and grabs me like it should. Which I say that now, and there'll probably be a new kit out next week, but who knows. Adding the paddle labor, we're adding Lady Veronica, we're adding Wolf Girl, we're adding a couple planes, and we had talked about Tamaya raising their prices. So that's what I've got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.